video is brought to you unknowingly by my youngest sibling, who both recommended the book that I'm going to talk about, actually let me read their copy, and is kindly allowing me to film against their bookshelf. Let's see the one book out of all of their collection that they told me I had to read while I'm visiting home. Hi everyone, Rosie here. Welcome back to my channel. As I mentioned in the intro, this is a book that was recommended by my youngest sibling. I'm home visiting my parents right now. They were home a few weeks ago over Christmas, so we didn't quite overlap, but I'm here, and when I got here, they texted me to say that there was this book that they had that I had to read while I was here, and as soon as I pulled it off the shelf, I went, oh yes, I agree. It is called Táin, The Women's Stories, retellings by Karina Tynan with illustrations by Tynan, and the last name is not a coincidence. The woman who did the illustrations for this is the daughter of the woman who did the retellings. I'm getting ahead of myself though. These are retellings. They are a set of Irish myths, commonly known as the Táin. I wasn't that familiar with like the story under that name before I read this, but it's the tale of Queen Maeve's war on Ulster to steal their prize bull. And a really lovely feature of this edition is that the back has the most absolutely gorgeous illustration of a bull. And I don't know if you can really tell on camera, but this isn't like white. It's a beautiful silver foil on black. Oh my goodness, stunning book. My sibling was totally right that not only I would love the content of this, I also this is gorgeous. I'm getting sidetracked though. So yes, it is a retelling of a set of Irish myths from the perspective of the women involved. Each chapter follows a different woman's story, and even though I didn't really know that much about these different characters and women and their stories and how it all fit together, that really didn't slow me down or impede my enjoyment of this retelling, because each chapter starts with like a short paragraph giving you a rough outline of what their role is and how they fit into things. And then you get into the beautiful account of their story. And of course, because they are all from the same, I guess, collection of myths, I don't know what the actual technical term is. I probably should have researched that better. But yeah, because they're all from an interconnected story, as you go, each one is often referencing things you've seen in other stories as well. So you really kind of braids together all of these stories, and you keep seeing the strands or the things that you had earlier come up again, and you really get to know them through that as well. I also really loved the tone and the style of the prose. It's really straightforward, it's easy and quick and enjoyable, pleasant to read, but also really beautiful and evocative and emotional, and has just the most gorgeous imagery and descriptions, fantastic characterizations in what is essentially a collection of short stories, right? Interconnected ones, but each chapter is its own thing, and each one beautifully develops its own little story with its own character at the heart. Those of you who've been around on this channel for a while will know that that is a type of storytelling that I absolutely adore, so again, no wonder I loved this book. Unfortunately, given the fact that these stories are phenomenal and the book is stunningly gorgeous, it seems to be a very small print run from an indie publisher in Ireland, from what I can tell. I'm pretty sure my sibling bought this when they were in Ireland last year, so they probably just picked it up in a little bookshop somewhere, and it says in the back that this is the first edition, second print run of 1000, published by Bard Mythologies Ireland. I'm going to link to their website down below. I haven't found a way yet to buy this in North America, or in Canada specifically for me, because oh my goodness, I want this. This is amazing. But I'm a nice older sibling, so I'm not going to steal their copy. And if I do find a way to buy it, I will put it in the description, because I think it is just absolutely so cool. I really want to read more of the actual Irish myths now. This was such a great introduction and taste teaser to really make me want to just read more of this type of stuff. Editing Rosie popping in with a little bonus review of another book from my sibling's shelf. This is The Middle Ages, A Graphic History by Eleanor, Janega, and Neil Max Emmanuel. I have enjoyed some of Eleanor Janega's documentaries on History Hit, so I wanted to give this a go as well while I was here. It's a like quick, fun, engaging overview of the Middle Ages in 180 pages, so it's not a deep dive, but it's pretty concise, so it covers on a surprising number of people, events, movements, like important ideas, that sort of stuff. And I think it would be a really fun introduction for anyone who wants to learn more about the Middle Ages, doesn't know that much about history and wants to get into it, or maybe wants to know like what are some topics that they can go and look for more information about because they sound interesting. And yeah, it was just really fun and engaging. Let me know down below what are some of your favorite myths or myth retellings that you've read, and if you like this video, make sure to give it a like. If you'd like to see more of my videos, make sure you hit subscribe, and thank you for watching.